Dang, it's Kayla, and welcome back to the Bullet Journal Breakdown series, where basically we just break up the bullet journal. And today's episode, we're going to be focusing on mood trackers. Mood trackers are useful because they can help you visualize your moods and even detect patterns that may happen throughout the month, and it kind of just overall allows you to understand your moods a little bit better. Essentially, all mood trackers are the same. They are numbered 1 through 31, or however many days there are in the month. They have different symbols or colors assigned to each mood, and then every day you just fill out how you're feeling. So the first type of mood tracker I will be showing is a year in pixels, and this is one of the most common mood tracker setups. Basically all it is a grid that is 12 by 30, 31, however many days, and then each square represents a day in the month. And on the right hand side there is a key where you can put in what the different colors of each mood will be. And I've seen mood trackers where they make each mood very specific. There will be a broad category of sad, but then they'll go more into depth, such as sad, depressed, upset, etc. And this can be really helpful because it can help you pinpoint exactly what you're feeling, but still give it a category. And the benefit of this is that you only have to make it once a year. The second kind of mood tracker is a line graph, and this is the most simplistic. All you have to do is draw an x-axis of the days of the month and then a y-axis of the different moods you're feeling, and this one is good because you can have happy, okay, and then I guess sad, and then your mood can fluctuate obviously because those aren't the only three emotions or moods you can feel. And this is a pretty easy setup to fill out, and you can see it in a more, and this definitely has more of a data vibe to it instead of a aesthetic pretty vibe. The third kind of mood tracker is what I'm gonna call a growth mood tracker, and I originally saw Amanda Rachel doing this, and what it is every day you just draw a line to represent how you feel. So shorter lines meaning worse days, longer lines meaning better days. So basically it's just a bunch of lines instead of like negative colors, and this can be good because it's very much of a growth mindset. So you don't think like, oh, I had a really bad day. You just think, oh, it was kind of a short day today, if that makes sense. And this one can be pretty easy to do as well. Also, similar to the line graph, you just set up a x-axis of the days and then a y-axis of, you don't even have to do a y-axis, but if you wanted to, you could do a y-axis of the different moods you feel as well. And when you put it all together, it's aesthetic, but also pretty simple. So the fourth mood tracker is a coloring page mood tracker. So basically you draw something and you leave it in black and white, and then every single day you color in with a different color, and each color represents a mood. And this is probably the most common or the most used mood tracker just because it can be really aesthetic and pleasing. This one is definitely the most time consuming, but also the most fun to look at and the most fun to actually use. And at the end of the month, even if you may not have had a great month, you'll still have a really colorful spread to look at. mood tracker I'm going to show is a word salad type of mood tracker, and I'm not sure if I saw someone do this, but essentially what you do is you make boxes for every single day of the month. Some boxes will be bigger, some boxes will be smaller. Then you number all the boxes, and then every single day you just fill in the box with whatever mood you are feeling. And this one I think can be really helpful because you can practice your calligraphy, your lettering skills, and it's also not really limited to happy, sad, lonely, scared, or whatever. You get to be as specific as you want with your mood. And again, at the end of the month, even if you may not have had a great month, at least you'll have something kind of visually appealing to look at as well. I hope you enjoyed watching today's video and found it helpful. Remember that Anthony and I upload videos to this series every other week, so next week will be his video, and I will link all his social links down below. Make sure you go subscribe and follow him on Instagram. We typically do a live stream after each episode is up, and I'm not sure if there'll be a live stream after this episode is up, but if there is, then it may just be Anthony. But feel free to hop over to our Instagram, which will also be linked down below, and just chat with him and ask about anything you want to know regarding the series and behind the scenes and etc. Thanks for watching.